up, fight back.
Said, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Said, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Said, human rights are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
And I want to tell you what happened to me yesterday. Started at like 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I received 8 calls from FBI here in Milwaukee, wanting to meet up with me and wanting to question me. I received a voice message, and also I answered one of the calls when I finally wanted them to stop calling me. I told them I wanted to meet with an attorney before I spoke with them at all, and while they encouraged me that that wasn't necessary, tried to get me to not do that, I stood my ground because I knew what was going on across the country. I heard about my brothers and sisters having their homes raided and their things thrown apart in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and in Chicago, and I knew what they were trying to do. They're trying to scare me into meeting with them. So I want to tell you, like, the work that I do, the work that they're calling criminal, is solidarity work with oppressed nations around the world. Solidarity, I went to Colombia last year and met with farm workers and student activists and union workers there, and I heard their plight of what U.S. foreign policy does to them and their reality. And the truth is, they're being killed. Honestly, they're being ran off their land, and union activists have the highest rate of murder and assassination in that country. I went there to hear their stories and to bring it back here and let everyone know what's going on. The U.S. government, the war criminals, the true criminals, aren't going to be the ones to tell you. It's going to be us, and we have to do work to do that. The FBI is trying to call that work criminal and trying to bring us to grand juries to scare, to round us all up and
no respect for your privacy. They took 38 boxes of their personal belongings. They took birthday cards, T-shirts. They took art. They took their children's artwork from school. They took just random stuff, random things from their home. Their computers, their phones, their paperwork.
As a solidarity activist and a peace activist, it scares me, but mostly it makes me sad.
We are not afraid to fight back, and this is a wonderful, wonderful situation here today, where immediately we see brothers and sisters fighting back against the state. What they rely on is us is staying silent and not fighting back, and as more and more of our rights are curtailed and taken away. This is a great struggle here today, and we are in full solidarity with you.
You know, the general press is not giving us the real deal. So, you know, it's my mission as a president to try to get accurate information to the workers on campus so that they can join together with the students. You know, so I'm out here, you know, in support of, you know, freedom of information. You know, I don't think people should be terrorized by the FBI, that's for sure. You know, so you know, I'm just real proud of all of you that continue to speak up and take part in our government, take part in issues, take part in your community, and keep on keeping on.
As someone said here, this is no one-time thing from the FBI. This goes back decades and decades, and we have sisters and brothers in the spirit of here today of Brother Paul Robeson and Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois and all the activists who fought against the witch hunts in the 1940s and the 1950s, and we stand in their spirit today, and we're not going to allow it. We're going to stand in their struggle, and we're going to fight back, and we're not going down, and injury one is an injury to all.
And we're also here to give the FBI a message, right? They're trying to send us a message about being afraid and the power that they can yield over us. But we're sending them a message that this is only making us stronger. You know, I have a brother that says that they're trying to throw a rock at the people, but they're dropping it on their own foot. Because look at us here. This has brought us together. This has brought up issues about what is going on in other countries across the world. And we're not gonna be silenced. You know, we're gonna stand our ground, and we're not gonna cooperate with the FBI. That's for certain. So thank you all for coming.
All right.
Are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.